All right, guys, welcome back to the live session again. I'm here with you guys. All right, so Bonstana, what's up? I see you, my bro. Guys, good morning to you once again. Okay, we are back to the live session. Let's do some analysis. That's why we are here. Let's simplify some chats and then pick entries and make money together. All right, let's start. Let's start very quick. Start dropping your pairs in the comment section. Okay, or start dropping your pairs in the live chat, and then let me analyze them for you. Okay, GBP AUD. And by Patrick. But before I do GBP AUD, initially I was doing GBP USD before the line cut off. Okay, so let me start again with GBP USD. Then from there, I'll move to GBP AUD by Yanni Patrick. All right, so let's start. All right, so starting off with range zone and then the lower zone. Now, if you look very closely at the monthly time frame here on GBP USD, price has been able to break below the monthly middle zone all the way to the downside and has even made contact with the monthly support level over here. But the question is, after price made contact with the support level, are we going to see what? A retest of the monthly middle zone before price drops all the way to a downside? Or we are going to see sellers take control and then continue to push the market further down in this manner? Now, these two questions are going to be answered as we take you through the various time frames. So let's first of all go to the weekly time frame and then understand what the weekly is doing just around this area to be able to tell whether price will continue moving down or we'll go for the retest on the monthly. All right, so let's go to a weekly very quick. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of GBP USD. Now, GBP USD on the weekly time frame, let's put meaning into it very quick. If you look at the weekly time frame, we have our weekly middle zone or our weekly mid-range zone. And then price is in a downtrend on the weekly. Why? Because we've seen price push to the downside, created a lower low here, a lower high, another lower low, another lower high. Where should price go next? Price should be able to continue moving all the way to the downside. So the question that we ask ourselves on the monthly, whether price should go for the retest or not, has been answered here on the weekly. So we now know that on the monthly time, price is going to continuously move all the way down based on what we are seeing over here on the weekly time frame. So GBP USD, we are going to be looking for selling opportunity at the resistance level here or the lower high on the weekly to sell all the way down back to the monthly support level. Now, how are we going to be able to pick our entry? Let's take it again to the daily time frame for more understanding. Keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I will see it and I will analyze for you as well. All right, so this is GBP USD on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, let's put meaning into it. We have the daily mid-range zone over here. Now, if you look at the daily time frame, price has made contact twice or thrice on the weekly resistance level or the weekly lower high. So this is the last level of sell pressure that sellers should be able to use and push the market further to the downside. If price does not sell from this resistance level, then it means that we are going to see price break above to continue the monthly retest or to complete the monthly retest. But we know very well based on what we are seeing that price will not be able to do that. So GBP USD, we're waiting for a selling opportunity at the resistance level over here to sell further down support level. Can we just stand here on the daily and say we are selling now? No, we cannot do that. So let's take it further to the 4 time frame. Look at what the 4 time frame is doing before we can pick our entry on the on that time frame all the way to the downside. All right, let's go to 4H and then. All right, so onto the 4 time frame. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see it. I will analyze as usual. Okay, so this is the 4 time frame of GBP USD. Look at the 4 time frame very quick. On the 4 time frame, this is that strong level of sell pressure that we saw on the daily time frame. Will price be able to see sell pressure to reverse all the way down, or will buyers come in and then use buy pressure to break above? Question that need an answer. Okay, so if we look very closely here on the 4 time frame, okay, now due to this strong level of sell pressure that we are seeing on the 4 time frame, it is very much more evident that we are going to see a similar one also over here because this sell pressure is very, very strong. Price has tried to break above, it failed. Okay, it failed when it tried to break above. So this means that we are definitely going to see sell pressure from here to move the market all the way to the downside. So GBP USD, I'm actually studying this area very carefully. Okay, once we get the right confirmations, we are selling all the way to the downside. I'll give this as a free signal in the Telegram channel. So if you're not in the Telegram channel, check the description of this video to join now. Okay, so this is going to be a free signal once it plays out as we're expecting. All right, so GBP USD, I'm expecting price to close in this bearish candle that it is forming now, And once that happens, we are going to pick our entry all the way to the downside. I think we have about 1 hour for the candle to close. And once it close in this same manner that it is what we are seeing, we are going to sell all the way to the downside of the GBP USD. All right, so let's go to the next pair very quick. Next pair in the comment section, I've forgotten about. I'll get back to it. All right, so Bitcoin or BTC USD, what is happening on this pair? Let's find a solution to this pair. All right, so let's go all the way to the monthly time frame and then begin with the BTC USD analysis as well. Okay, so this is BTC USD on the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper zone, the middle zone, and then the lower zone. What is price doing over here on the monthly? It has been able to break about the monthly middle zone, going all the way to the upside to reach where? To reach the monthly resistance as what? As higher high before it drops down for higher low, and the cycle continues in that what? In that manner. So BTC USD, since price has not yet completed the higher high to sell or to buy all the way to the upside as well. So BTC USD, taking it again to a weekly time frame for further analysis. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of Bitcoin or BTC USD. Now, if you look at BTC USD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper and the weekly lower zone. Price is in an uptrend on the weekly time frame. It tells us that what? Indeed, it is going all the way to reach what? The monthly resistance level as well. So BTC USD, since we are in an uptrend, they are looking for a buying opportunity at the higher lows over here to go all the way to the upside. So Bitcoin or BTC USD, this is exactly where we are looking for an entry to what? To buy all the way into the overall direction or to reach the monthly resistance as the higher high on the monthly. But here on the weekly, we cannot just buy film for more understanding or a much more closer look. All right, so on to the daily time frame. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see them. I'll analyze. Don't feel shy. Most of you feel shy when you are dropping your pairs. Don't feel shy. Okay, drop them. I will see it. I'll analyze for you. All right. So this is what BTC USD on the daily time. On the daily time frame, what are we seeing over here on the daily? We have our daily mid-range zone. Okay, and what has price done? Price has been able to break below the daily mid-range zone to the downside. Now, since price is in a downtrend on the daily or has broken below the daily mid-range zone, can we buy down to the upside? No, we cannot do that because on the daily, we are seeing a downtrend. So what are we going to do? We need to see an uptrend before we can sell on the what? We can buy, sorry. Okay, so since the daily is in a downtrend, we cannot start buying. We need to see what a break about the daily resistance so that we can have a free range to pick our entry all the way to the upside. So how is the entry going to look like? How are we going to be able to manage to find entry on BTC USD? Let's take it again to the 4-hour time frame where we can what? Analyze it completely with our what? With our entry as well. All right, let's go to 4H. Okay, so onto the 4-hour time frame of BTC USD. Keep dropping your pairs in the comment section or in the live chat. All right, so this is what BTC USD on the 4-hour time frame. Let's put meaning into it very quick. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, after price broke below the daily what? Middle zone and retested it, it has since been moving in the range or a consolidation period. So if you look closely at the 4-hour, there's equal level of what? Buy pressure over here and then equal level of sell pressure also above. So this gives us what? A range or a consolidation period on the 4-hour time. Now remember, we are looking for a buy and price below the daily what? Middle zone. So how are we going to pick the buy? We are going to wait for price to move all the way to the upside, break above the range, and also break above the daily mid-range zone to give us a push, an exhaustion before an entry can be picked all the way to the upside of BTC USD. So BTC USD, this is going to be our full and complete analysis. Okay, we need a break above the what? The 4-hour range, and also a break above the what? The daily mid-range zone before we can pick our entry all the way to the upside of BTC USD. Remember, we only trade in the overall direction of the market. All right, so let's go to the next pair very quick. I'm seeing Victor. Victor is saying NZD card. NZD card by Victor. Let's get into it very quick. All right, so NZD card. All right, so this is NZD card. Now, NZD card, we're already in a free, I gave you guys a free signal on this one. Okay, so we're already in an entry with this one. And then yesterday, I told you guys that if price breaks and retest and we see what? Another candle confirmation, we can sell all the way to a downside again as a what? As another top-up entry into the overall direction of the market. But let's go through the whole analysis again and know if it is still valid to add another what? Position to the one that we are already in. All right, so NZD card, let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame and then begin with the analysis as well. Okay, so this is NZD card on the monthly time frame. Now, the monthly time frame of this pair, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone as well. If you look at the monthly very carefully or very clearly, you're going to see that price has been able to break below the monthly middle zone all the way to the downside. And if price breaks below, it continuously moves to the to the next level of sensitivity. How are we sure that price will still be going down on the monthly time frame? Let's take it to the various time frames to find out together. All right, so let's go to a weekly for more understanding. Weekly time frame. All right, so this is also the weekly time frame of NZD card. Now, NZD card on the weekly time frame, we have our weekly mid-range zone, and on the weekly, what we are currently seeing is a downtrend supporting the overall direction to the downside. Where is the downtrend? The downtrend began from here when price broke below the higher low here, gave us a lower low, a lower high. You see another lower low here, another lower high, and the price keeps dropping all the way to the downside in that cycle, which is the downtrend that I'm talking about over here. Now, on the weekly, we don't only see a downtrend, but we are also seeing an evening star candle confirmation, which is indicating that there's more sell pressure to push the market all the way to the downside. Now, we know that an evening star is is a reversal candle. So mean that there's going to be more sell pressure to continuously push the market further down, probably create a new lower low, a new lower high, and the cycle will continue like that before price makes contact with the monthly support level. All right. So now that we understand what the weekly is also doing, let's take it further again to daily time frame. Understand the daily before the 4-hour time frame for more entries to the downside. All right. So let's go all the way to daily time frame for more understanding. All right. So this is the daily time frame of NZD card. Now, NZD card in daily time frame, we are seeing a double top over here. Now, this double top is the same as the evening star that we saw on the weekly time frame. On the weekly, it was a reversal candle, but on the daily, it's a reversal pattern. The same thing. All right, price broke below the neckline of the double top here, gave us a lower low right here, a lower high. You've seen continuation push breaking below as well. So we are going to see another lower low, probably another lower high. The cycle will continue like that also to the downside on this time frame. So on the daily time frame, we have also getting the clues that indeed price is dropping all the way to the downside. But let's go to a 4-hour time frame and add more entries to the position that we are already in as well. All right. So NZD card onto the 4-hour time frame. Keep dropping your pens. Keep dropping them. All right. So this is NZD card on the 4-hour time frame. Now the 4-hour time frame, as I said earlier, we are already in a trade on this pair, but we are going to add another entry if it is if it is appropriate based on what we are seeing on the chart. So let's start. Now, NZD card on the 4-hour time frame, we have the daily upper zone over here, the daily lower zone still valid. What has price done? Price has been able to break below the daily support level over here, giving us another lower low on the 4-hour time frame. After a low, what happens? Lower high. After lower high, price will continue moving all the way to the downside. So, is it appropriate to add another selling opportunity over here on NZD card? No. Okay, for now, let's just remain, or let's just keep the entry that we are already in, because I don't really see much sell pressure over here for us to add another position now. Okay, it may happen that price can go up a little bit more, touch this area again before it drops all the way to the downside. So NZD card, let's remain with the entry that we are in. Okay, for now, let's just keep that entry, and then probably later on we are going to find more opportunities into the same direction. But for now, let's maintain what we already have. Okay, let's maintain it. Let's just let's not complicate things. Let's maintain it for now. All right, let's go to the next pair. Let's go to the next pair. Let's go to the next pair. The next pair is what? Okay, I'm seeing silver by Okinawa. Okay, silver. I don't really. Let me check silver if I have any setup on it. It's been long since I analyzed silver, but let me check it out if there's something good over there. Okay, so I think we even did analysis on silver. Where we predicted the move to the upside, as you can see over here. Let's take out these things, and then let's try and see if we can reanalyze, and then know what it holds for us as well. All right. So let me start all the way on the monthly time frame again on this pair, and then we can know what it is all about over here on silver. Okay. So this is silver on the monthly time frame. Let's put meaning into it as well. We have monthly upper and then monthly lower zone. If you look at the monthly time frame, it is very obvious that price is moving in an uptrend. Okay, it created a higher high, a higher low, a higher high again above, came down for higher low, it is still moving to the upside as well. So NZD or silver price is moving to the upside. So what are we going to do? We are only looking for entries to the upside. It's as simple as that. So let's take it again to a weekly time frame and then understand how we are going to manage to find opportunities to buy all the way on silver as well. All right, so silver, taking it to the weekly time frame for further analysis. All right, so this is the weekly time frame on silver. Now, if you look at silver on the weekly time frame, price is also in an uptrend on silver. We have the weekly who had mid-range zone over here. What happened on the weekly? Price broke about the weekly time frame, giving us what? A higher high over here. You've seen higher low. Price is still moving to the upside. Okay, then obviously, as I said, since the overall direction is to the upside, we're looking for entries only to the upside. Let's take it again to daily time frame. Understand what the daily is doing over here before entry comes in on the 4-hour as well. All right, so okay, now we are going to find entry for you. All right, so let's go to the next pair or the next time frame, which is going to be the daily time frame as usual. All right, so this is the daily time frame on silver. Now, uptrend began below here when price broke what? Above the lower high over here, gave us what? A higher high. You've seen higher low, another higher high, another higher low. The cycle continues like that to the upside. So silver price is still moving to the upside. Now, remember, if you look closely at the daily time frame now, price is still on the what? On the monthly resistance level of sensitivity. Can we buy now to push through? No. We are going to be expecting price to continuously move up, break above first, retest, and then we can find opportunity to the next high over here on what? On silver. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame and then prepare that setup very carefully on the 4-hour as well. All right, so silver onto the 4-hour time frame. I'm seeing gold up next. So gold is going to be up next once I'm done with the silver. All right, so this is silver on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we're also seeing a move to the upside. Price has broken what? Above the lower high here, meaning that there's more buy pressure to continuously push the market all the way up. But remember, as I said, entries will come in above the monthly what? Resistance. Why? Because monthly resistance contains strong level of what? Sell pressure. So we cannot pick the entry now, but we're going to wait for price to break above it. Retest it before entry comes in all the way to the upside. Okay. All right, so that's it also for what? For silver over here. That's it also for silver. Let's go to the next pair. The next pair, of course, is going to be gold. Let's go all the way to gold by Mastery. Mastery is saying gold. Mastery is saying gold. So let's go all the way to gold by Mastery. Let's go all the way to gold by Mastery. All right, so I'm going to do gold. Yesterday, we did gold analysis, okay? I gave you guys all the clues that you need to see before you buy gold, okay? Gold came in. I think if you are here, if you were here yesterday, it means that you also entered the trade because I gave it to you guys yesterday, okay? But let's go through gold again, and let's look at how we pick the entry and how we can aim direction as well on gold. So gold, let's begin on the monthly time frame. If you are here and you entered gold yesterday, let me know in the comment. Let me know if you entered gold. Let me know if you entered gold, because yesterday we did the analysis, okay, and it played out very beautifully. So if you entered gold, let me know in the live chat. Let me know in the live chat. Now, gold, let's go and start the analysis on the higher time frame as usual. Okay, we are going all the way to a monthly time frame on gold. Monthly time frame on gold. So let's switch very quickly to gold on the monthly time frame. One thing, that there's a strong level of what? Buy pressure in the market on gold, because after making contact with the resistance level, it should have seen sell pressure to drop all the way to the downside. Oh, the network is really not helping. I don't know. I'll be moving to a new office very soon, okay, where we can have everything, you know, in abundance. Okay, where I am now, I think the network is quite poor over here. The location, so I'll be moving to a new location where, you know, all of this is going to be a thing of the past. Let me analyze good again. Let me analyze good again on the monthly. All right, so go to the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Like I said, price has been able to break about the monthly middle zone all the way to the upside. And after making contact with the monthly resistance level over here, it also broke above it, which tells us that what, there's more buy pressure in the market on gold. So gold, we are only looking for entries that will take us all the way to the upside. But how can we find opportunities to buy? Let's take it again to a weekly time frame where we can add more meaning and a better explanation on gold as well. Right, so gold onto a weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame on gold. Now, gold on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper and the weekly lower zone. Price is an uptrend on the weekly, supporting the overall direction of the market. We have what, higher high, we have higher low, and then what are we going to see? We're going to see a new higher high and that higher low, and the cycle will continue to the upside in this manner. So, but since price has not yet completed the higher high on the weekly time, what are we going to do? We are going to find an opportunity to buy before that contact is made to create what? The higher high on gold. So gold, let's take it all the way to daily time frame. Also understand the daily before the 4-hour time frame for our entry to the upside. So gold, taking it all the way to the daily time frame for more understanding. Right, so onto the daily. Now, this is the daily time frame on gold. Now, gold on the daily time frame, we also have our daily mid-range zone over here. What happened on the daily? Let's put some meaning into it very quick. Now, if you look very closely at the daily time frame here on gold, what happened? Price made a daily push, made contact with the daily resistance. It couldn't come back for retest before going up, but instead, it also broke above the daily resistance level, which tells us that there's more buy pressure in the market, because technically, there should have been a retest before price will have made another move to the upside. But since there's no retest and the continuation of the move, it tells us that there's more buy pressure in the market. So what are we going to do? We're going to find opportunities above the daily resistance to move to the monthly or the weekly resistance level above. All right, let's take it all the way to a 4-hour time frame and prepare for our entry the upside on gold. All right, so gold onto the 4H for our entry. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame on gold. And yesterday, we talked about this entry very, very well. We talked about this entry. All right, so yesterday, what happened on the 4-hour? We saw what a very beautiful uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high again, another higher low. And I told you guys that what? Once price give us what? Candle confirmation, we are going to buy all the way from here. So what was the candle confirmation? Pin bar, morning star, or what? A bullish engulfing candle close. So over here, the candle confirmation was what? A pin bar. This was the pin bar. Look at it. This was the pin bar. Very strong what? Pin bar after the news, and then we entered and we are what? Making money out of it as well, right? So TP is going to be at the next weekly resistance, which is what? At 3042 area. Okay, that is where we are going to take our final profit. Okay, that's where we're going to take our final profit. But can we add more entries into the same direction? Yes, of course. How are we going to be able to do that? If price continuously move all the way to the upside, break above the resistance level over here, retest it again, and then on another candle confirmation, we can also buy all the way to the upside of gold. So gold, this is the next opportunity or the next area that we can buy into the same what direction, providing the price what breaks above the 4-hour resistance level. All right, yes, after making contact. All right, so that's also what for gold. Let's move all the way to the next pair. Let's go to the next pair in the comment section. All right, so that's it. Next opportunity to buy. All right, I'm seeing Euro GBP and also GBP JPY. Let's go all the way to Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Hold on. Euro GBP. Does this pair still exist? It has been off my radar for a very long time, but let's check it out. Okay, so Euro GBP, what is happening on this pair? Let's do some analysis on it very quick. All right, so starting on the monthly time frame on Euro GBP. From Euro GBP, I'm going to move all the way to GBP JPY. Okay, from Euro GBP, then we go to GBP JPY. Okay, so this is also Euro GBP on the monthly time frame. Now, the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper, the mid range, and then the lower zone. How is price moving on the monthly time frame, or where is price moving on the monthly? Look at the monthly. We saw a push all the way down, a retest for exhaustion, and that push again. What should happen next? And that retest, the cycle continues like that. So on the monthly time frame, this buy pressure that we are seeing on the monthly should be able to go all the way to give us what a retest or what a lower high here before price drops all the way to the downside. So Euro GBP, we'll be looking for an entry and an opportunity to buy all the way to the monthly mid-range zone. How are we going to be able to find entries to that direction? Let's take it all the way to a weekly time frame to add more meaning. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of Euro GBP. Now, Euro GBP over here on the weekly time frame, we also have the weekly upper and the weekly lower zone over here. Let me adjust these levels so that we can have a better explanation out of them. Okay, very good. That one should be there. All right. Now, if you look closely at UGP here on the 4-hour time frame, price is on the the weekly support level. And remember, we said we're looking for an opportunity to buy for price to go and retest this level before it drops all the way to the downside. Meaning that we're going to be looking for the buying opportunities over here to buy all the way to the upside once we go to the various time frames. So UGP, since price on the weekly support level, let's take it again to the daily time. Understand the daily over here before entry can come into the upside as well. All right, so UGBP onto the daily time frame. Okay, so this is the daily time frame on UGBP. Now, the daily time frame here, you can see something very good. Okay, I'm seeing a very good structure over here, which most of you will call a break of structure. Not a break of structure. I think it's there's a particular name. Head and shoulder. Yes. So if you look at the entire chart over here, you can spot a head and shoulder over here, which is the same as the break of structure, signifying that there's going to be more buy pressure to push the market all the way to the upside. So if you look closely, okay, we have strong level of buy pressure over here, which will definitely be able to push the market all the way to the upside. And then we can also see bullish build up over here, meaning that buy pressure is coming in gradually, and they are pushing the market all the way to the upside also. But let's take it again to a 4-hour time frame. Understand what price is actually doing over here on the 4H before entry can come in to the upside as well. All right, so let's go to 4H and then finish it up completely. All right, so this is UGBP on the 4-hour time frame. Let me put my 4-hour level over here. So you have a 4-hour resistance level over here, which we are going to talk about very, very soon. Now, on the 4-hour time, what else do you see? We are seeing a downtrend on the 4-hour. Why? Because price has created lower lows and lower highs over here. Someone can even see a range or a consolidation. It's not wrong. It is still on the same track. But over here on the 4-hour time frame, we cannot just buy now because we are on the resistance level of the 4-hour time frame. So what are we going to do? We are going to stay patient for price to break above the resistance level over here to give us a higher high, then a higher low, and we can buy all the way to the monthly resistance level as the monthly lower high. Remember, we are capitalizing on the monthly lower high before it completes on the monthly middle zone or the mid-range zone. And this is exactly how we are going to do it. So UGBP, this is our full and complete analysis. Okay, entry comes in after a push above, new high, new high low, and then we buy all the way to the upside in such a manner. All right, let's go to the next pair. The next pair is going to be GBP JPY by Health and Wealth. It says GBP JPY. Let's go to GBP JPY as well. GBP JPY. Okay, so GBP JPY. Let's begin the analysis also on the monthly time. Now the JPY pairs, they are now moving in a tricky way. Okay, in which I really want to understand before I make decision on it. But let's go to GBP JPY and then know the mind of price. Okay, so GBP JPY, I have the monthly upper, the mid range, and then the lower zone. If you look at the monthly time frame, we have this higher high, higher low, higher high again, under higher low. Price went up, it couldn't continue. It has dropped all the way back to to this middle zone or this support level over here on the monthly time frame. Now, the monthly time frame currently now still we are still seeing an uptrend. Initially, price wanted to become a downtrend when it broke below here. If you look closely, you can see a break below here, but buyers have come in and they have pushed the market further up again. Okay, telling us two different things, but we are going to find out as we do the analysis together. So GBP JPY, we are currently on the monthly middle zone or the monthly support level, and we have seen buy pressure over here. The question is, the buy pressure that we are currently seeing now, will it be strong enough to push the market all the way to the upside to continue in the uptrend that it is already in, or we are going to see sellers come in and then bring the market all the way down? Okay, let's go all the way to weekly time frame and then find out what price is doing on the weekly and the other time frames so we can make our decision on this pair very carefully. All right, let's go all the way to the weekly time frame of GBP JPY. Okay, so this is GBP JPY on the weekly time. Now, the weekly time for GBP JPY, we have a weekly resistance level or a weekly mid-range over here. And if you look at the weekly, there's a strong level of buy pressure on the weekly on the monthly middle zone over here. And we don't only see buy pressure, we are also seeing what a bullish engulfing candle close forming at the moment. Look at this. Strong buy pressure with a bullish engulfing candle forming at the moment, which means that what? Buyers are actually in control of the market. So based on what we are seeing on the weekly now, we can make the prediction of price closing in this what bullish engulfing and then continue to move all the way to what? To the weekly resistance level. Based on what we are seeing, because on the weekly and on the monthly, we are seeing an uptrend on know a better or to have a better understanding of what we are doing. All right, let's go to daily. Okay, so this is the daily time frame. Now, the daily time frame, price is what? In a downtrend. This is where it baffles me. Okay, that is why I want to really understand. That is why I want to break down. Now, if you look at the structure of the daily time frame, we have this daily what? Lower low, lower high. You see another lower low, and price going forward. Maybe another lower high, and it may drop again. But currently on GBP JPY, since we are seeing what the bullish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame, it means that buyers are still in control. They are pushing the market all the way to the upside. So GBP JPY, I will make a decision on this pair when price makes contact with the what? With the lower high here on the daily. When price makes contact with the lower high here on the daily, then I'll be able to decide whether price will drop down or will break and continue going all the way to the upside. So for now, GBP JPY, I don't want to make any decision now that I want to sell or I want to buy. No. Okay, I want to wait for price to reach what? This strong resistance level before I can be able to finally make a decision whether I will sell back down here or I'll wait for price to break above it to retest for me to buy above. You understand? Let's take it all the way to a forward time frame and also understand the forward time frame structure. Okay, so this is the forward time frame structure on GBP JPY. Look at it very carefully. Now, if you look at GBP JPY, made a push all the way to the upside. We haven't seen any form of what? An exhaustion yet before price to continue and move all the way up. Okay, so here, as I said, we are just waiting on price to reach where? This resistance level. But am I going to buy to reach the resistance level? No. Because even with this structure, I'm not sure that price can even go up. Okay, it may reverse the downside. It may also go all the way up. It's a 50-50 scenario. So I'd like to stay off. Once price gets to what? To this resistance level, eventually, then I can make the decision on whether I will sell or I wait for price to break above and then buy above. You understand? So GBP JPY, let's relax on this one. Let's be patient on this one. Let's allow price to move in its own way before it finally gives us the go ahead to enter either a buy or sell. Right? So GBP JPY, we are done over here. Let's move to the next pair. Very quick, very quick. Chef JPY by Sims. Sims is showing Chef JPY. Let's go the way to Chef JPY. Keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I will see it and I'll analyze. Don't be shy. Keep dropping the pairs. Keep dropping the pairs. Drop them in a manner that I will see it quickly. You understand? Drop them in a manner that I will see it quickly. All right. So Chef JPY. Let's also start the analysis on the monthly time frame. Okay. So this is the monthly time frame of Chef JPY. Now Chef JPY, I think this one is very, very clear in terms of what where price wants to go on the monthly time frame. So if you look at the monthly, we have the monthly upper zone. Monthly upper zone here, the monthly middle zone, and the monthly lower zone. And over here on the monthly, we are seeing the higher high, the higher low. We saw another high here. Price has dropped back, and we are seeing buy pressure. So on Chef JPY, it is much more clear on where the direction of the monthly is going, which is to the upside. But we cannot just make all the decisions on the monthly time frame. Let's take you through the various time frames to also understand them. Probably the monthly decision may be even wrong. So let's go to weekly, understand them, and know where price will eventually be going as well. All right. So Chef JPY, I'm going to take it again to the weekly time frame for more understanding of it. Okay. So this is the weekly time frame of Chef JPY. Now, Chef JPY, I want you guys to notice something over here. We have the weekly upper zone at top and the weekly lower zone below over here. When price came all the way down and made contact with the monthly support level, what did it do? It has created what? A bullish engulfing candle close. And this is it. This was the last time that price created what? The bullish engulfing candle. And it has done the same thing over here again. Which tells us that what issue may repeat itself and price is very likely to push the market all the way to the upside as well. You understand? So Chef JPY, as I said, for this one is very clear. We are moving to the upside. But how are we going to be able to pick an entry to the upside? Let's take it further to the daily time frame to have more understanding of it. Okay, so this is the daily time frame. Let's look at how price will be moving to the upside on the daily. If you look at the daily, initially the daily was in a downtrend. Price created a lower low here, a lower high, a lower low again, and then lower high, but it failed to drop down. Instead, it is going all the way to the upside. To do what? To create another higher high or to create a higher high as break of structure. We test as higher low before what? We may see that move all the way to the upside. So shape JPY, I'm expecting price to do what? Hit this level, come back for retest, then boom, you buy all the way to the upside in that manner. Let's go to a 4 time frame and then prepare for this setup. This is a very, very beautiful setup and a very promising one as well. Okay, I like it. I like it. In future, in more days to come, I'm very likely to enter this with a lot of what loss to make more money. All right. So this is self JPY on the 4 time frame, and as I discussed or as we discussed on the day time frame, I'm expecting price to hit here as higher high, come down as higher low, then we can hop in and ride it all the way to the upside. Okay. I hope in and write it all the way to the upside in this manner. To shape JPY, this is our full and complete analysis as well. Very beautiful one. And then I'll be expecting a lot of money once this what setup plays out as we expected. To shape JPY, this is our full and complete analysis. Very beautiful one. Okay. Almost 700 pips into the future, which is very, very good. Very, very good. So this is what our shape JPY full and complete analysis. All right, let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing NASDAQ by Alpha Mwambi. Alpha Mwambi is saying NASDAQ or the NAS 100. Let's go the way to NASDAQ. Keep dropping them. I will analyze for you. So let's go to NAS 100. Okay, I think I already have it on my watch list. Let me just click clap. There we go. Okay, so NASDAQ, you did announce yesterday. I told you guys that we are looking for what? A buying opportunity. That is when price breaks above what? The weekly resistance. Why do I want price to break above the weekly resistance over here before I'll be able to buy? Let's take it all the way to a monthly time frame. Analyze it from the monthly to 4 time frame to know that reason. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of NAS 100. Now, NAS 100 on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper, the mid-range, and then the lower zone. On the monthly, we are seeing what? An uptrend, higher high, higher low, and then there's going to be another higher high. But the next higher high of the monthly has not yet been completed. So what are we going to do? We are going to be waiting for price to complete it before what? Anything else. But before price complete it, we are going to be capitalizing on it because we know that it overall is to the upside. So now, Sunday, we are looking for buying opportunities for price what? Or before price meets contact here as what? The higher high. So how are we going to be able to find buying opportunities before price meets contact with the monthly resistance? Let's take it all the way to weekly to diagnose it. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame on NAS standard. And NAS standard on the weekly, we have the weekly upper and the weekly lower. So price is in an uptrend on the weekly time frame, giving us what? Higher highs and then higher lows. Right now, this uptrend means that indeed we are moving to the upside. But let's take it further down again to daily time frame and the 4 time frame and know how we can potentially pick our buys to the upside on NAS 100. So NAS 100 onto a daily time frame for more understanding. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of NAS 100. Now, NAS 100 the daily time frame, what we are seeing currently over here is a range or a consolidation period. Why? Because there's equal level of buy pressure on the monthly support or the weekly support, and equal level of sell pressure also on the weekly resistance level, giving us what? A range or a consolidation period. Now, we are in a range and price on resistance level, and we want to buy. Can we buy now? No. So what are we going to do? We are going to be waiting for price to break above, retest, before we can what? We can start buying all the way to the upside. Don't say I'm buying over here to the upside. No. If you buy over here, since we're in the range, price can see sell pressure and reverse further to the downside. So we wait for price to break above first, retest before we can buy. Let's go to 4 time frame and then prepare for that entry. Okay, so this is the 4 time frame of NAS 100, and this is exactly how we're going to pick our entry. Wait for price to break above the what? The weekly resistance and also above the daily range to give us what? A higher high, a higher low, and then we can buy all the way to the upside on NAS 100. So NAS 100, this is also our full and complete analysis. We are done. Let's go to the next pair. All right, I'm seeing US oil. Very good. So yesterday, we did some analysis on US oil. Let's look at how US oil. We're waiting for buy. We're waiting for a buy on US oil. But I think confirmation was not met. We didn't get any form of what? Candle confirmation. So this was where we're looking for the buy on US oil. We are looking for the buy just around somewhere here. okay, on candle confirmation to the upside, but no candle confirmation was found, meaning that what? The setup became invalid for entry. So what are we going to do? Let's go to the whole analysis again and then know where price is mostly likely to go again before we can find another opportunity. Okay, I can see an opportunity here to sell, but let's go through it before we get to it as well. All right, let's go. The monthly. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of US oil. Now, US oil in the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone and the monthly lower zone. Strong level of buy pressure below here horizontally, and a strong level of sell pressure also above horizontally. So this gives us what? A range of consolidation period. Now, you know that in a range of consolidation, when price on support level, what does it do? It moves what? Resistance level. But over the resistance. Why? Look, we are seeing what? Strong sell pressure now, bringing the market all the way back to where? To the monthly support level. And I will explain that as we go through the various time frames. So let's take it again to weekly time frame to have more understanding of what we are doing. All right, so on to the weekly time frame. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of US oil. Now, US oil on the weekly time frame, we have our weekly what? Resistance level over here. Price have seen sell pressure from weekly resistance, and then it is dropping all the way down. As I said, we are coming back to what? To the monthly support level. Okay, how are we sure that price will come back to a monthly support level and will not take off to the upside? Let's check it out on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of US oil. Now, US on the daily time frame, we are seeing a downtrend on the daily. Simple as that. So meaning that what? We are going to see more sell pressure to bring the market all the way to the downside. Initially, price was what? Behaving as if it was going to break structure after it broke above. Look at where it got to. It was behaving as if it was going to break structure, but it was all a lie. What we call a stop hand. Okay, price did a stop hand over here and then later drop all the way to your downside. So US oil, as I said, we are looking for an entry to buy since price what in a very beautiful downtrend over here. How can we pick the entry, sell all the way down? Let's consult the 4-hour time frame for a final touch on this pair. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of US oil. Let me put the 4-hour level here. Then very good. Good. All right, so as I said yesterday, we were looking for an opportunity to buy from here to the upside, but no candle confirmation was found. Entry became invalid what? To buy. Now, price has dropped all the way down again on the 4-hour, which has been able to break structure again to the downside, breaking below the what? The zone over here, giving us what? A lower low here. Now, what is going to happen on US oil? Two things is going to happen. Number one is that price may give us a retest of this level, and then it will continue to sell all the way down. So if this happens, then we look for an opportunity to sell on the what? The 4-hour resistance level to the monthly support level. This kind of opportunity does not happen, and instead, price decides to what? To see more sell pressure to break below. Then what are we going to do? We are also going to find the entry below here to sell all the way to the downside. So it's either a retest on the 4-hour resistance level for us to what? To sell, or a break below the what? The daily support level, retest of the same level, and then we can also sell all the way to the downside. So US oil, this is also our full and complete analysis. Let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing NZD-JPY. Now, NZD-JPY, I gave you guys an entry this month, but I asked you guys to immediately close it because I realized that our things were not adding up. Remember, I gave you guys a buy, but I just said close it. Okay, I realized things were not adding up. When you pick an entry and realize that things are not adding up, just close it quickly. Don't let it escalate into a huge loss. So you can see that what? If we're still holding this trade, price will probably be getting nearer to our stop loss now. So it was a good idea for us to what? To take out that trade immediately. And I'm going to explain to you guys what really happened. All right. So let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame on NZD card. Okay, or NZD-JPY, sorry. So this NZD-JPY on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper and the monthly lower zone. What happened on the monthly? We've seen the push all the way down, and exhaustion, and price heading all the way to down. So now, based on what we are seeing on the monthly time frame, okay, price is moving straight to the downside over here. Okay, but I will show you where the twist is as we go to the various time frames. So let's take it again to the weekly time frame for more understanding of it. This is the weekly time frame. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame very carefully, We have the weekly upper and the weekly lowers. What happened on the weekly time frame? Price, after breaking below the weekly support, we tested it. What did it do? It came all the way and broke above the weekly support level. So price was what? Somewhere around here, which meant that we are going to see buy pressure to continuously move the market all the way up. But upon second thought, I realized that no, this may be what? A stop hand on the weekly time frame, and the price will continue to sell all the way down. So that was why I asked you guys to take out that trade immediately. All right, so I'll give you guys another entry on this as time goes on. All right, so on the weekly time, what is happening now? We are seeing what? A new lower low below here, lower high. Price should be dropping all the way down. Let's take it again to daily time frame for more understanding of this pair. All right, so this is the daily time frame of NZD-JPY. Now, NZD-JPY on the daily time frame, price is in a downtrend. All right, so if you look at the downtrend, we have lower low here, we have lower high, equal lower high, and the price is dropping all the way down. So NZD-JPY, I'm going to be giving you guys a sell. Okay, I'm going to be giving you guys a sell, not a buy. So here, this is it. This was where price began to sell, and then we are heading all the way down. Now, how are we going to be able to pick a sell from here to a downside? Let's take it all the way to a 4-hour time frame to do that. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of NZD-JPY. Now, NZD-JPY price was in an uptrend on the 4-hour. Look at it. Created a higher high here, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and even gave us what? A morning star candle confirmation. So this was where I asked you guys to pick the what? The buy. But later I realized that it is a trick that price has set for me. Okay, so based on experience, I was able to detect that no, this is not going to be so. It's a trick. Let me just fall out quickly. Okay, and that is true based on how we are seeing on the chart. So NZD-JPY, I'm going to be giving you guys a sell very soon, very soon. Over here, just around over here, and then we will sell all the way to the downside on this pair. Not a buy, it's a sell. Okay, so how is the sell going to come up? Now, if you look close, look at this. Price gave us a higher high here, higher low. It went up again, dropped down. We needing a retest of this area, and then we can sell all the way down. I'll show you guys a clear what view around here on the much lower time frame. So let's go to probably the 2-hour or the 1-hour time frame, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. All right, so this is the 2. I think the 2-hour is much more clearer. You can see it over here. You can see the build up. 1, 2, 3. You're breaking below. Okay, we need the retest of it, and then we sell all the way down. We are going to sell in a matter of what? Minutes. Very soon, and then we'll hop in, and then we'll sell all the way down. Okay, so be expecting a signal on NZD-JPY sell. Okay, be expecting a sell signal on this pair. Let's go to the next pair very quick. Next pair very quick. Next pair very quick. No time to waste. Okay, I'm seeing that pair as USD-JPY. All right, let's go to USD-JPY. All right, so USD-JPY, what is happening? So Smart Rich is saying USD-JPY. Let's go to the monthly time frame and also try to analyze. As I said earlier, okay, at the beginning of the live session, the USD pairs are what? Playing in a very tricky manner. So you need to be very cautious when you are picking your entries. All right. So here on the monthly time frame, it looks as if we are price buying. Let's analyze it. Let's analyze it. If you look at the monthly, okay, monthly upper, monthly mid-range, monthly lower zone, price are looking about the middle zone. We are trading about the middle zone. After price give us what? A minor push and a minor exhaust here. And we are even seeing what? A pin over here. It tells us that is buy pressure here. But over here, there's one thing. Will price go up or will price drop down? Okay, we need to answer this question very cautiously. Proper entry into the directional price zones go. So let's take it again to weekly time frame and then try to assess this area very well for any. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of USD-JPY. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame of USD-JPY, it is completely different from what we were seeing on the what? On the monthly time frame. On the weekly, we are in an uptrend, all right, but look what price done. Price with the weekly push higher low, equal high, and is dropping all the way down again. So where is this drop going to? This drop should be able to come all the way back to the weekly support before price will decide to go up or probably break and retest to come down. But for now, I'm expecting what price to drop to this area before anything else can happen. How sure am I that price should drop? I must consult the daily. Let's go to daily very quick and know what the daily has to offer us. 1 day. All right, so this is the day time frame of USDJPY. Now, USDJPY on the day time frame, price is what? In a downtrend on daily. Okay, you can see we have what? Lower low here, lower high, lower low again, lower high, lower low, and then lower high. Which means that on the weekly, we are definitely going to drop because the daily is supporting what? The weekly. So this is where the twist is. This area is very, very important. Okay, so the sell is going to what? Emanate from that area. If it's also going to buy, it's going to what? Start from that area. So let's understand that area very well as we take you through what? The 4-hour time frame, so that we don't make mistakes. Right, let's go to 4H. You may think that price may be reversing. I thought so in the morning, but I think later on I've changed my mind based on what I'm currently seeing now. All right, let's go all the way to 4-hour. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of what? Of USD. But look at the 4-hour time very carefully. If you look at USD on the 4-hour time frame, what has price done? Price has broken above the what? The daily resistance level with a push. This is what? Higher high. The price has dropped down for higher low. Will price move up or will price drop down? Okay, this is what I wanted you guys to take a very closer look at. Right. So here, although we are above the what? The daily resistance, we don't see any sign that price is going to buy the upside. We only see sell pressure candles. But will this sell pressure be able to what? Continuously move all the way down? Time will tell. So you will start putting in certain opportunities on USDPY when we come below the what? The daily support. Right now we are above, so buyers are still in control here on the 4-hour. You want to be below before you can find entry all the way down. Okay, although we are above, we are not going to buy because we strongly believe that price will not go up. Okay, because this area is also daily what? Lower high. But on the 4-hour time, we are in an uptrend. We are going to be, what? Be very patient for price to start trading below before we can find an opportunity to sell. For now, we are not going to buy and we are not going to sell. You understand? All right. So that's it. Let's wait for a while on this what particular pair. As I said, the one that we are what? We have our hands on is the NZDJPY. Okay. NZDJPY. Let me check it again because I'm very much into it. I would love to enter very, very quick. Okay. So here you can even see that price is forming what? Very sure. Okay. Be patient. You enter very soon. Let's go to the next pair. USDJPY. Let's go. No, it's not USDJPY. USD card by Sayosi. Sayosi is saying USD card. Let's check it out. USDJPY. Okay. Now let's go through it. USDJPY. Yesterday we did the same analysis on it, but let's talk about it today as well. What is happening on this pair? Let's find out. USDJPY, we are going all the way to a monthly time frame to begin from the monthly as usual. All right, so this is the monthly time frame of USD card. We have the monthly upper zone on top, the middle zone below here, and then the lower zone also down here as well. All right. Now, if we look very closely at the monthly time frame, price has been able to break about the middle zone with a push. After a push, there should be what? An exhaustion before price goes all the way up. But there's one question. Will price be able to complete the retest on the monthly before it goes up? Or we are going to see buyers continuously push the market further up? Two questions that requires an answer. Let's take it again to the weekly time frame and then study this area to be able to come up with what? A decision. All right, let's go all the way to a weekly. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of what? Of USD card. Now, USD card and weekly, we still see sell pressure, but will the sell pressure be able to come here for retest? We don't know yet. So let's take it again to the daily time frame for more understanding. All right, let's do very quick. All right, so this is the daily time frame of what? Of USD card. Now, for the first time, we have a clue on this particular pair. Now, if you look at USDJPY, USD card on the daily time frame, we have what? A range or a consolidation period happening over here. Strong level of buy pressure below, and then strong level of sell pressure also above, all moving in a horizontal manner. So this gives us a range of consolidation, right? And those of you that are very familiar with what? With chart patterns, you will tell me that this is what? A bullish flag, and it's absolutely correct. So bullish flag means that what? We are moving to the upside. So far here, since we're in a range and price is not giving us any sign that it's coming for retail, what are we going to do? We're going to find buying opportunities to the upside. So USD card, we are looking for what? A buy. Simple as that. Okay. Okay, so we can buy all the way up to what the resistance level here. This is where we should actually get to because of the range. So once price gets here and decides to reverse, we will find ourselves wanted. All right, so let's look for the buy to the next weekly resistance on USD CAD. All right, so onto the 4-hour time frame of this pair. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame of USD CAD. Okay, this one should be adjusted now to here. All right, now on the 4-hour time frame, let's put meaning into it. Strong level of buy pressure from here, 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 and then here. Right now, currently price is forming what? A bullish engulfing candle close. And if this bullish engulfing candle closes, this gives us an opportunity to buy all the way to the upside. To study this pair very well, the person that asked for this pair studied very well. If price closes in the bullish engulfing that it is forming now, take your entry all the way to the upside. It's that simple. It's that simple. So the bullish engulfing candle over here is the only thing we are waiting for to what? To put the trigger to the upside of this pair. Okay, I think we have about 22 minutes for the candle to close. To study it very well, if you indeed want to enter this pair, okay, study it very, very, very well. Immediately you enter and you are able to reach, or price goes in your favor and it reaches this resistance level, move your stop loss to entry. Okay, that's it. That's it for USD CAD. USD CAD. Let me put on the coordinate for you. So if price closes in the what? The bullish engulfing that it is forming now, and the opportunity comes in for you to buy. Something like this. Something like that. So this is going to be a 1:3 risk reward ratio, which is very, very good. Very, very good. Right. So USD CAD, we are done. Let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing EURUD. Okay, let's go to EURUD. Guys, keep dropping your pairs. How many minutes more? Oh, I think we have about 2 minutes to end the live. Time is up. Time is up, guys. Someone said, how do you know where to set your monthly upper zone above the candlesticks? Your question. Do you mean how do I draw my zones, or how do I know how to set it? I don't really get your question. Let me try and read it again. How do you know where to set your monthly upper zone above the candlesticks? The question is not that clear. Okay, come again with your question. Okay. So I am Sky. Come again with your question. Is it how do I set my zones, or which is which? Come back with another question. With it. Okay, modify your question for me to understand. Okay, last pair and then we call it a day. Last pair and we call it a day. I think UJPY. Okay, he said exactly. Okay, so he's saying how do I set my zones or my support and resistance level? It's very good. Okay, now the support and resistance that you see me draw, they are the foundation. Okay, it is the beginning and the end of the push and exhaust strategy, if I should put it in that manner. So the zone that I draw is the beginning of what? The end, and then is the beginning and the end of the push and exhaust strategy. So the push and exhaust strategy is what makes me draw my zone the way I draw them. So I am using a strategy which is called push and exhaustion. Okay, so the strategy tells me to put my level here, I do. Tells me to do this, I do. Okay, so everything that I do is based on the push and exhaustion strategy. Okay, and the zones plays what? The important role in the strategy. The zones will help me to know the direction. The zone will help me to do my analysis carefully. The zone will help me to be able to pick entry. Everything is about the zones. You understand? So the zones are very, very important. If you want to learn how I draw them, then you need to be part of my mentorship program, okay, which is just $100. I will show you exactly how we do everything on the chart. Okay, so the zones are very, very important to us because they play the most important aspect of the technical analysis. All right. So I think I've been able to answer your question. Let's go to the last pair and then we call it a day, which is EURUD. EURUD. Okay, so what has happened on EURUD? Let's start from the higher time frame and then we call it a day. I think we've done a lot today. Tomorrow we are going to do the same thing, okay? Tomorrow we are going to do the same thing as well. Okay. I'll be checking the NZD to give you guys the entry on it. To be expecting NZD analysis. If you are new over here, make sure to subscribe and also check the description of the video to join my free signals group. Okay, or you can go to my bio over here on YouTube and you can also click the link to join my free signal. It's very, very important because if you don't join the signal that I'll post over there, you're not going to be able to see it, and then also make money out of it as well. All right. So let's start with let's end with UJPY. So UJPY, we're on the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper, mid range, and then lower zone. Price have seen a push up. Price has given us a push all the way down. Exhaustion. Another push again. Another exhaustion to the upside. Another push again, and we are going all the way up. So if you look closely, there's been a number of buy pressure below over here, pushing the market all the way up, and the same thing above, sell pressure also pushing the market down when there's contact made. So over here on the monthly, currently we are seeing buy pressure. Now, would the buy pressure be able to move up, or sellers will come in and reverse the market all the way down? We're going to take it to a weekly time frame and the other time frames to get the solution to the question. All right, so let's go all the way to a weekly to have a closer look as well. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of what? Of UJP. Now UJP on the weekly time, we have our weekly mid-range zone. On the weekly, what do we see? We see what lower, we see a push the downside, an exhaustion, and that push giving us a lower low and then lower high. Will price drop down or price continue to move all the way up? If you look closer at the weekly time frame, okay, price is just around the lower high of the weekly time frame over here. Okay, so it's going to be what? A very, very cautious thing to do by studying this area very carefully, whether price will manage to go up or come down, so that you can be able to detect it very well and then sell or buy. All right. So currently on the weekly time frame, although price are looking about the weekly support level, it is still at the lower high area. Nothing has changed that much. Okay. So which means that there's a highest probability that price will drop down, and also another highest probability that price will push to the upside. So it's kind of what a 50-50 scenario over here. But let's take it all the way to daily time frame and then understand what price is doing over here before the decision can be made on this pair. So UJPY, let's take it again to daily time frame. Okay, so this is the daily time frame of what? Of UJPY. Now if you look at UJPY on the daily time frame, what do you see on the daily? On the daily, price was in a trend, but it is now in an uptrend. Let me explain. Let me put a level here so you guys can understand what I mean. All right, so here we saw what? A lower low to the downside, a lower high, and that lower low, and that lower high. But price failed to drop down. Instead, it has broken above giving us what? Higher high. Now remember, after higher high, we also like to see what? A higher low before price may go up. You understand? So this area is very, very critical. Okay, this area number one can serve as what? A reversal all the way down because it's the lower high of the weekly. It can also serve as what? An exhaustion to continue buy momentum to the upside. It's very, 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 very critical. Now let's go all the way to forward time frame because I would prefer to see price drop all the way down because you're on the lower half of the weekly. We are also on the resistance over here on the daily, and we are also seeing what pins around here, which means that what there's sell pressure around. So I'll be looking for a sell instead than a buy. Okay, and I'll show you where I'm going to put my TP so that you guys will know how to expect it. All right, let's go all the way to, first of all, let me put a daily level here so we can know what to do when we get to the 4 hour. Let's change the color. All right, so on to 4 hour time frame. But so this is the 4 hour time frame. As I said, I'm not buying this pair. I'll be looking for a sell. How will I look for the sell? Over here on the 4 hour time, we are in an uptrend. So I'll be expecting a break of structure first before what I sell. Now, once I sell and price gets to support level here on the daily, that will be my first TP, and the second TP will be below here. Why will I want to put my first TP on the what? The daily support level? Because the daily support level is acting as what? As a higher low on the daily, which may reverse the market all the way up. So I must first take TP1 here and then TP2 at my final target. So that once I take TP1 over here and price decide to reverse, I won't find myself what? Wanted. That's it also for what? For EuroJPY. It's as simple as that. Okay? It's as simple as that. It looks more of a buy, but I'm not going to buy it because I know it's a trap. Okay? The overall looks more to the downside than what? Than buys. Right? Very good, very good. So the EuroJPY is more of, it's more like the NZD-JPY structure. Get it? All right, so that's it for EuroJPY. We are done for the day. I'm tired. Okay, as I said, I'm going to be sending the NZD-JPY sell into the group. So be available. Okay, be prepared and be available in the group. I'm going to be sending what? The signal. If you're not in the group, just go to my bio and click on the what? The Telegram channel link there, or just check the description of this what? Live session. You're going to see the link below, and you also join it as well. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you all for joining in. Remember to stay classy and what? Trade classy as well. Okay, trade classy and stay classy. That's it for today, guys. I'm out. I'll see you all in the Telegram channel as well. Peace.